everybody. Thank you for joining me again. This is Mrs. Hardman, and today we're going to talk about shapes and how you can use shapes to create your own artwork. So I want to show you some of the work that some of my students have done in the past. If you look over here at this poster, you're going to see several artworks that are, some of them are construction paper, some are painting, some are printmaking. But if you look here, you'll see a spider created with ovals and circles, rectangles for the designs. Here is a jungle bird using oil pastels. The body was an oval, the head a smaller oval, and we connected it with rectangles here for the neck, used triangles for the beak, and rectangles for the legs. And here, a Native American portrait that the students did, an oval shape for the head. They drew a half circle for the mouth, oval shapes, small oval shapes for the eyes, half circles for the ears, and square for the neck. They used strips of paper for the hair, and each one of them was each artist or each student's different ideas on how to make a Native American portrait. Here is a really adorable picture of a kitten asleep, and you can see his body is an oval, his head is a circle, and the triangles were used for the ears, which was, you can't see all of it, obviously, a nose for a triangle, little moon shape for the mouth, and for the sleepy eyes right here, and the lips for the paw, and then this back paw is hidden underneath that one. An oval shape for the rug that the kitten is sleeping on. And you can see a rectangle. Rectangles were used for the table that he was sleeping or leaning against. Squares were used in this design for the linoleum print that my 4th, 5th, and 6th graders sometimes do. Beautifully done and repeated. Rectangles and squares were used here to create the cityscape, and even the sidewalk down here using diagonal lines for the separating the different partitions of the sidewalk. Lots of rectangles for the windows and doors as well. Here is just a penguin picture, and you can see oval shape for the body, circle for the head, white rectangle for the chest, and triangles for the little beak. This beautiful picture that students did with pastels, all these beautiful colors. The center of the flowers were circles. Here they used heart shapes for the petals. Over here, oval shapes for the petals. And on this flower up here, they used a stretched out oval for the center and rectangles for the petals of the flower. And later on, not today, but another day, we're going to talk about how to use shapes to draw and paint figures, just like these students have done. So today, I'm going to take this down real quickly so we can use this space, and we're going to use some shapes to create your pictures. So I want to first of all use the marker for the outline of my picture, and I want you to follow along as well. You may use colored pencils or just pencils if you don't have colored pencils, or you could use crayons or markers. So first of all, I want you to draw an oval shape, and then I want you to draw another oval shape next to it. It looks like it's a little bit behind that one. We call that overlapping. Another oval shape, another one, another one. Each one of them is going to look like it's just a little bit behind the one that you just drew. And I'm going to make them go all the way over, almost to the other side of the paper. So, with that, I'm also going to go back to the very first oval and draw smaller ovals here for the eyes. And I'm going to put little circles here for the nose. We'll draw a little moon shape right here for the eyes and maybe a couple of little dots. We'll call those the nostrils. So I'm going to use zigzag lines up here for some antennas, and going down to the very bottom of each oval, I'm going to make a V shape come out from each of these little ovals for our, guess what, caterpillar's legs. There you go. Now, I would love for you to take your time and go ahead and fill in the sky, whatever color you'd like. Fill in your caterpillar's body, and also down here for the ground. I'm going to use a marker here to draw some grass. And you can see that's a V shape, but I'm going to draw some little side V's on there, some little wings on our V shape to make it look like blades of grass that are growing all down on this part here. Another V shape over here with some wings on the sides, and even maybe some shorter blades of grass down at the bottom. So take your time, go back to it if you want to, and color it in whenever you have more time. I'm going to go ahead and do another picture right here that I would love for you to try as well. And I'm going to draw another rectangle. And on that rectangle, I'm going to, on one side of it, you can see that I turn my rectangle horizontally or sideways. So you can turn your paper that way too. I'm going to draw a straight line going down, and I'm going to draw an ellipse, a stretched out oval, a couple of them maybe, and then just go around them, not completely all around, just sort of a broken line around it, and then make some squiggly lines on here as well, so that it kind of reminds you a little bit of a tree trunk. Now, out to the side of our tree trunk, I'm going to draw a line that stretches all the way over to the other side of the paper. And then I'm going to come back and make a V shape right here, and come back again, make it look like a letter Y, and snake all the way back to the tree trunk. And you can draw some little lines on there as well to make it look more woodsy. So what I'm going to do here on that branch of that tree is draw a half circle, a curvy line, and then connect it with a straight line. Would you do that as well on your picture? And I'm going to draw a half circle right here, and I'm going to make it a complete circle. A complete circle there and there, two of them. And then I'm going to make a little smaller circle and a little dot inside, and a smaller circle and make a little dot inside. So with that, I'm going to draw a triangle here and a small triangle there, and do the same thing right over here, two small triangles. Now I think I'll go back to the half circle, and I'm going to draw some diagonal lines across, and I'm going to crisscross them with some other diagonal lines so that my nest, my bird's nest, looks a little bit more realistic. So I'm also going to come right over here and draw a little bit larger circle, a little bit larger than the two that I just drew here, and an oval shape connecting it. And right behind that oval shape, I'm going to draw a rectangle. So I think you're probably figuring this out already, but go back to your oval shape here in the middle, and draw a curved line and another curved line. And let's just draw some zigzags. You do that really well over on the other picture. So we're going to draw some zigzags right there for the wings of our mother bird. How about that? So while you're at it, you can go ahead and draw some lines here for her tail feathers. And you can fill in this with some lines if you want to make that look more like feathers as well. And on the body, I'll let you do that. But going back here to the front of the circle, we're going to make one triangle and draw a line down the middle. We don't want it to look like two triangles that are open because we want the mother's beak to look like it's closed. I forgot something that's very, very important. So I'm going to go back, and right here I'm going to draw a circle, small circle, and put a little dot inside. So like I was telling you before, you can go ahead and fill in some feathering and however you want to decorate the bird's body. It could be a red bird, a cardinal, or it could be a brown bird for a wren, or however you want to decorate your bird. That's fine. So right here in the mother's mouth, I'm going to do a squiggly line. Watch this. Because those baby birds are really hungry. And so I just did a squiggly line. So it looks like they're going to be fed very quickly because Mama Bird has now got, well, a worm for their dinner. And right here at the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put a few leaves on, curved line, and make it a point. It's just like an oval shape, but it's pointed. And do some on both sides. Fill in a lot of these if you'd like. And just put them all around this big branch right here and color them in. So what I'd like for you to do is color in your sky, color in your tree, color in your nest and your birds, and color in your leaves. And you have used lots more shapes in building a picture. And the next time we get together, we're going to use shapes again to make another picture. So until then, take care and keep drawing. Bye.